my mom came in. I was like, oh, my toe. And my mom comes in and she's like, oh, let me get it. It's okay. And I'm like, don't touch the water. Don't touch the water.
Tell about your imaginary friend, Sneaky, growing up.
Graham, you start off with the hard-hitting cues. That's what I like about you. Sneaky was my childhood imaginary friend that my mom said. I kind of remember it, but I was like 4, I want to say. And essentially, I put on like some glasses and came out and was like, I'm not Adam, I'm Sneaky. I live across the way, and Adam's actually over there. My mom was like, okay, Sneaky. And then it'd be the end of the night, and she would be like, okay, time for a bath. And I'm like, don't touch me. You're not my mom. I don't take baths. I have my own mom, and I take baths with her, okay? I don't take baths with you. You're a stranger. I'm Sneaky. And she's like, go get Adam then, because he's disgusting. He needs to take a bath.
Well, okay, one time you did. You had the toe.
Oh, man.
By the way, I told you I was going to ask you about some of this. You had a bit of a sexually charged adolescence, but what boy has not?
Yeah, well, I like we're talking about jerking off minute 2, Graham. My God. Yeah, so, I mean, this was one of the first times I masturbated, and it was, you know, it's a pretty epic event when you figure it out. You're like, I could do this all the time. And I had a bad accident when I was a kid. So to preface, I was hit by a cement truck as a kid. So I broke all the bones in my legs. I had horrible, like it took the skin off. So I had one toe that they're like, it could fall off or it could stabilize and you have a toe. We don't know. So I'm in the bathtub and I couldn't stand because of my accident. And I just found masturbation, and oh, did I love it, Graham. And so I'm cranking down, and it was the first time something had come out, and I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. And, but it's floating in the water. I'm like, oh, this is gross. And as I'm trying to like get it to dissipate, you know what I'm talking about, Graham.
Well, not when the toe.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm dissipating the jizz, and I'm doing that, and I see a little toe, my pinky toe, just floating in the bathtub.
And you're thinking what?
I'm thinking that I jerked off so hard my toe fell off, because that's essentially what happened. And my mom came in. I was like, oh, my toe. And my mom comes in, and she's like, oh, let me get it. It's okay. And I'm like, don't touch the water. Don't touch the water. Because of my...
Which I was talking to her yesterday. She had never heard this story before.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm like, don't touch the water. And she's like, I'll get it out. And I didn't want her to get it out because of the
jizz.
Yeah, thank you.
What was the deal with the cowboy boots and the shirt?
Yeah, as a little kid, I would love to. I mean, I was little. I was like probably 2 or something, and I would put on cowboy shirts and walk around my house, or cowboy boots, and walk around my house naked in these like big cowboy boots that don't fit me. And then I would press my little wiener against the TV to feel the shock, because I thought that was exciting. And I'm sure it was.
Do you remember the time your parents told you not to have anybody over at the house, and then you don't listen and the dog greets the parents when you come back?
No.
No, your mom was telling me this yesterday. Apparently the dog had a condom.
Oh, yeah. Well, she told the story wrong. It was, I had sex with my girlfriend, high school girlfriend, and I had a condom. And she told me I can't throw that away at the house. And it was a banana flavored condom. And so I'm like, I'm gonna throw it away. But I put it in my pencil pouch of my backpack, bad place to put the condom. And I go home and I have to go to I'm like, oh, I gotta throw that condom away. I was gonna throw it away on the way home, but I forgot. And I opened it up and I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. So no one was home. And I go to the bathroom, my parents come home, and I hear my dog, like, playing. I go back, I'm looking for the condom, and I hear my dog playing with something, and my mom goes, "What you got there, Maggie?"
Oh no.
"What you got there?" And she goes, "Oh my God, Adam!" And I'm like, "Huh?" And she comes marching down the hallway, and she's holding it, and she's like, "What is this? What is this?" And I go, "It's a condom." And she goes, "Is this yours?" And I go, "No." And she goes, "Yes, it is." And I go, "No." But I knew that she knew that I have condoms and probably was having sex with my girlfriend. And I go, "No." I wasn't ready to own up to the condom. So I go, "No, mine wasn't yellow like a banana. Mine was red like an apple." "What? What kind of cover is that, dude? Red like an apple?" And she was like, "It's disgusting." And then, oh, poor woman. And then she like washed her hands, I'm sure, I hope. And then she's down in the laundry room and she's crying. I have to go be like, "I'm so sorry." Like, you know, I wasn't sorry, but she's like, I'm like, "Come here." And she's like, "You're not my little boy anymore." And I'm like, "That's right, I'm a man. I'm a man."